This is Kugan Cassius for iFLTV. We're at the launch press conference for Tyson Fury versus Usyk 2. I'm joined by Gold Stars Spencer Brown. How are you, mate?
Yeah, love to see you, Coog. It's all happening. It's been a busy day, innit? We've been here a long time now. I think we've been here 6 hours already, haven't we? What time is it?
We've been here 4, so...
Yeah, 2... You arrived at 6 hours, sorry. 6.5 hours. Go on. I'll give you half an hour.
This event is quickly approaching, 21st of December in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. I just wanted to ask you first of all about the undercard. Just wanted to make comment on that first of all.
I mean, it is what it is. It's
some interesting fights on that card.
I like the Isaac Lowe fight, and I also like Dennis the Menace McCann's fight. That'll be a war, an all-out war. I'm not too up on the rest of them. Johnny Fisher, obviously, big knockout merchant. I just like the buzz of when he fights. I like being around or watching it and being around it because it's just a great fun, isn't it? And if we had 10 more Johnny Fishers, boxing would be a lot funner,
There was a couple of fighters that were expected to be on the card. You might give us some update.
Go on, who was you expecting?
We were possibly expecting Joseph Parker to be on the card. When can we see Joseph Parker out again?
Very shortly. I can't tell you too much, but Joseph Parker will be out very shortly.
Okay. And somebody who's very highly ranked within all organisations is Agit Kabayel. Could he...
Again, he will be seen very shortly as well. Agit, I mean, what a lovely guy Agit is. And Agit's his game is a badger. He's one of the most gamest guys you'll ever meet in your life. One of my favourites, Agit. He's such a lovely man to know. Mind you, most of the boxers are only a couple of pricks, but I think they probably think we are as well. So, but, you'll see Agit, you'll see... 1,000,000% you see Joe Parker. I know what you're thinking, but that's your mind.
We're asking about February.
It's your mind, but you'll see them too. I can't tell you when it is, but that's Turkey Al Sheikh's decision. But, yeah.
I do need to ask you about some comments that Tyson Fury just made to me in an interview.
Yeah.
I did ask him about Joshua against Dubois, and I asked him whether he felt that Joshua should be rematching Dubois in his next fight, and he spoke about that. But he also said, Tyson, that he doesn't believe that Joshua wants to fight Dubois next. And then I said that I hadn't heard that. He said that he had heard that. So can you make any comment regarding that?
I don't think a full-on final decision has been made. I think that's an answer for Eddie Hearn. He would know more about that than anybody. And, of course, Anthony Joshua would know more about that. Does it make any sense? I don't know. Does it? Do you think it makes sense he fights him next?
I don't know.
Hold on. Again. Come on, mate. Get off that fence.
All right. He's rematched everyone he's lost to, so it's no surprise that he wants to rematch him. Should it be next? Yes. Okay, yes.
You think it should be next?
Yes, but when that is, I don't know. I'm just saying to you. Everyone's talking about possibly February the 22nd, etc.
I mean, look, everybody gets it on the chin. People lose. I think people are presuming that he's a completely gone fighter. I don't think he is. I just don't think he is. I thought he got caught cold. Take nothing away from Daniel Dubois. He's the man to beat. He's the man to beat at the moment. He's top of the tree. He's the man to beat. And I think... he's also a nice kid, and with the backing of his dad, they've just come on leaps and bounds. I mean, leaps and bounds. If you look at the relationship he's got with his dad, it's a very close-knit thing, and I think he's got over his, I don't know what you call them, impurities. He's got over all them where people thought he was a swallower, and obviously he's not, is he? He's just mature. That took a bit of mature. He's only a kid, and he's 26, a monster. He can bang.
In heavyweight terms, that is a baby, isn't it?
A baby, and he can knock holes through walls. I've heard some stories about how hard he punches, and I think the game plan was perfect. you know, and his trainer done a great job with the game plan. They went out there and stuck it right on, hadn't they? And I think he got caught cold. As the fight wore on, I tell you what, he took that uppercut. What a shot that was! And his leg went, but the rest of his body didn't go. So I do think that he's the man to beat in the heavyweights at the moment, in the younger heavyweights.
Spencer, something else Tyson Fury also said to me. I re-quoted him after the Joshua fight about him saying he's coming to beat Usyk, and then after that he's going back for the old IBF title. Now, I've just asked him again now. He said that he's going for Usyk, but then he'd rather fight Daniel Dubois for the British title because he won't. He said he will not fight for that IBF title.
Why not? Why wouldn't he? I mean, look, Tyson's twilight stage of his career, but you know, how good is Tyson? I still think he's the best fighter out there, best heavyweight out there, and he's never come back from a loss before, has he? So we'll see his mettle in a minute. Because let me tell you, I don't know about you, but his demeanour seems to have changed completely. I think he's more relaxed. I don't think any pressure is on him anyway, because he maintains he's the best heavyweight on the planet, and I believe him. That's why I'm with him all the time, and that's why I'm by his side. And everybody will slag you and say, but what do you say? You've got to believe in yourself. It's all about self-belief, isn't it? And he believes in himself, he can rectify this. And we all saw what happened in the Deontay Wilder fight, didn't we? We saw what happened. The second fight was completely different. I'm not saying that's going to happen this time, but I'm saying the size, the scope, bigger, fitter. There's very little in it, very little in this fight, and I believe at the end of December in Riyadh, you will see Tyson Fury lifting that belt again.
Let me just ask Gareth one question while you're here, because it's actually something that you said.
Gareth.
I know, I've got to watch his bobbing head because it might just knock me
Head,
over.
son?
Yeah.
You said to Derek Chisora in Riyadh for the Beterbiev and Bivol fight that you don't believe that Joshua should rematch Dubois. You should think he should fight someone else. Now, there are rumours now that this fight isn't going to take place in February. Tyson Fury just said that to me. I'm asking Spencer Brown. He's answering like a politician.
Oh, you got listen. Not answering about a politician, but the man who's going to answer all these questions is Turki Al-Sheikh, because he's the man in charge. So he's the one who makes the decisions, and if he says the fight's on, it's a lot of money. These fights, they're not just you don't just smash your piggy bank and get your money out and just you'll fight each other. There's a lot of money and a lot of things involved as well.
My instinctual feeling was don't go back into a rematch with a guy that's literally mauled you for 5 rounds. Didn't make a lot of sense. And wait to see what happens with Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk. Fury wins that second fight, there'll be a trilogy, then go a different route. I think there's a Wilder fight there for Anthony Joshua. You may disagree with me. I think there's a Dillian Whyte fight. I think there's a Dubois rematch down the line. I think there's 2 Tyson Fury fights. I think Anthony Joshua could have 5 more fights if he wants to, but it might be, and Tyson might disagree with this because he said it to us earlier, it doesn't matter how many fights you lose in the heavyweight division, the fights are always there, of course they are, but it could be catastrophic for him mentally if he got beaten up twice in a row by Daniel Dubois, that's all.
Yeah, I totally agree with you
That's
on
it,
that.
I mean,
I totally agree with you, but I don't know when you say there's 5 fights. I mean,
Dillian Whyte, Deontay Wilder?
yes, Dillian Whyte, Deontay Wilder, absolutely not.
Yeah.
No,
not good enough anymore.
I just think Dillian Whyte has come to the end, and Deontay Wilder has come to the end. Not Dillian Whyte. I think he's got plenty left. Dillian Whyte. I think Deontay Wilder has come to the end, and unless he changes his whole persona, I don't think. Would we watch it? Probably, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, but it's not going to be as big as you think it is. It's not going to. It's an 0-2 fight, isn't it? What, you think it's bigger than that? Come on, Kugan.
I think it's an.
You don't think Wilder Joshua does like a Tottenham?
I think.
No, I don't anymore.
I think if you
still think it does.
Weirdly,
I
still
still think
it Riyadh season and had it as the co-main in a big fight. I think people would love to see it.
Oh, a co-main.
Co-main's different. No,
we're talking about selling a stadium out. No, I don't think so. No, I don't think it would sell a stadium out. I really don't. Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe I'm being optimistic
now, though. The adjustments. It's funny, because when George Foreman cut his eye in Zaire and he had to wait six weeks to fight Ali, it was September the 10th it was meant to be, and in the end it happened on October the 30th. I think Tyson Fury went through that with... I know he didn't say, no, I didn't do sparring shoulders and below, but with that cut eye, it will have made a difference.
The sparring was he'd done very little sparring.
Exactly, so he's going to be sharper and he's going to be more conditioned into boxing this time.
And the sparring partners were very careful and very mindful.
And so it's not full on then, is it? It's like not having a tackle.
No.
It's like not putting your body through it. And I'm not being a Fury fanboy here.
I
thought he was...
So fuck him, I am.
But you're his manager.
He didn't have any sparring. He didn't have any sparring, or very little sparring. And I thought he lost too much weight.
I was sitting with you, ringside, and I said he's going to stop him here in the 7th round, didn't I? We need a recovery here from Usyk in this fight, because he looked like he was going to stop him. Taking nothing away from the brilliance of Usyk. This is a brilliant rematch, isn't it?
It's great, yeah.